Hi friends, it's Becky, and I have a treat for you today. Not a trick, a treat. And that is the things that I won in one of the more recent Gemstone orphanage adoption auctions. It was held on a Saturday, and there were some technical difficulties, so it ended early before all of the lots could be auctioned, and the technical difficulties continued the following week. So there weren't a lot of things that actually moved out, but I very luckily, very fortunately, was able to get 2 of the lots, and I won both of them. I usually go into the adoption auction with like a max, maybe 2 of these that I can fit into my budget, and then, you know, a dollar limit that I will go up into, and so I was really surprised that I actually won both of them. I was so happy to. It was so much fun. I really enjoy them, and I hope that the technical difficulties have been resolved and we can get back to having some fun with them. But the way it usually works is in the YouTube chat, you do your bids and you bid on one of the gemstones. And then there's these optional dress-up bags, which, like, hardly anybody ever says no to the dress-up bags because they're packed full of beads and findings and fun things that are very thoughtfully curated to go with the gemstones that you purchase. And because this was spooky season themed, some of them were fall themed and some of them were October Halloween-y themed, and both of the ones that I won were Halloween themed. And the dress-up bags contain the same exact things in them, so I got double the amount of beads and other things to go with it, including these really cool, what are they called? Candy corns right there. I also got an additional, like, thank you gift from Steve and Debbie at Homestrung Jewelry. I'm just going to show you the add-on, the bonus that came with that, and it is a leather cord with some seed beads, a nice mix of seed beads there, some findings including, ooh, that's a really fun loop. Is that for toggle clasp? You've got some cord ends, you've got a, this is like a bail that we could use on there for the thing. It's not a pinch bail, it's I think there might be a pinch bail in here. Let's see. That's a bail bead. It's something that can be used to go on the leather cord, to go with it. And then there's the toggle clasp, and then some other really great beads. These ones have large holes, so they could go on the leather too. And then we've got some of these additional beads. Probably make some nice earrings to go with it. And then a little gemstone that could definitely be used. Oh, you know what? Could do some wire wrapping to wrap some of these other beads around it and then attach it using the bail bead onto the leather cord. All right, well, I already have an idea of how to put this together. But this was the bonus. This wasn't what I won at the auction. It was just something that was there. So hopefully when they restart the auctions, you guys will be able to see what kind of fun stuff they put together. But let's open this up because I'm very into October-y theme things right now. Let's take a look at my gemstones. So I did get 2 of them, and they were both absolutely gorgeous. Black and purple to go with some of these other ones. Well, this is white and purple. Let me show you my paperwork that I got for these guys. Because you adopt the orphans. Okay, so this one is purple banded agate. It is frosted, and it is absolutely beautiful. It's got like a little bit of druzy in it. It's so gorgeous. And then the other one is the druzy agate coin. This one has this great dark stripe through it. So those are my 2 gemstones that I got. They're huge. This one is Albrin, and this one's Orenda. Those are the names. I'm going to set these over here, and let's go through the bags and see what fun things we have in here. Like I said, it was definitely Halloween themed, and there's tons of purples, blacks and purples that go with those beads. And it's got the same things in it. So because there's so many different beads in here, I went and grabbed my 18 grid organizer to organize this into. If you want to see some of the other things that I've won at the adoption auction, I've got at least one video, maybe two. I love these so much. Of the of some of the other things that I got with the adoption auctions, and so I'll put links to those below. Things that might give you an idea of what else they have that aren't Halloween themed, because this was a special one. Oh, so many sparklies, you guys. I love sparklies. I'm just matching these up so that when I go through them, I can just grab both and get them put in a space. Look at my skull, guys. Look at my purple skulls. They're so purpley. Oh, I love the rainbowy metal jump rings. And then we've got all of those. Okay. And some 2-hole beads. Some gem duos. Where's the other gem duos? Or is there just the one? Yep, they're right here. They're right here. There's the second one. See, now that I've got 2 of these, I could make earrings since I got 2. Those are so pretty. So we'll go through the contents of all of these as I go to put them away. Oh, another set of 2-hole beads. Looks like we've got some half tilas or quarter tilas. It'll be on the list. I'll read from the list. Some stars, my stars and garters. Matte. Agate. Love these guys. I don't think these guys are drilled. That's kind of fun. Because then we could come up with ways of playing with them. Alright, let's go through our list. So we've got our frosted purple banded agate rounds. There's 20 on each strand. And let's get this guy, because putting him behind my beads lets my camera adjust the color much better so it's easier to see. These are 8mm, and they're absolutely gorgeous. So let's get them put in one of these sections in the organizer. Alright, now this is the Homestrung Jewelry. They're the ones who also do the Gemstone Orphanage subscription box, which is fantastic. And we have our November box, which some of you might have gotten shipped out. It is going to be a fantastic box. If you are interested, if you sign up now, you might get the November box as well, if there are any spots available. Hopefully there are. I'll put a link to the Homestrung Jewelry site so you can check out the subscription as well. And I'll put a link to their YouTube channel so you can find out. If you subscribe to the YouTube channel, you'll get a notification when they are getting ready to do another adoption auction. And you don't have to pay anything to subscribe to YouTube channels. Alright, so we've got that in there. And then we've got some black onyx rounds. We've got 6mm, and there are 25 of these on each strand. And then we've got some 4mm, and there are 35 of these on each strand. And there's so much variety of beads that I'm going to put both sizes of black onyx bead together in the same section. Because I have room for it, these sections are a little bit deeper than my 15 grit organizers, so I can fit more beads in each one. And since these are just basically the same bead but different sizes, I'm going to put them together. I like to organize my beads so that when I'm designing with them, they are all out there and available and visible. It's important for them to be visible, because if they're in a bag or on a shelf somewhere, I will never use them. But if they're in an organizer, I can open it up, I can look at the beads, and I can say, I'm going to use that. It's just how I am. Sorry about this. They're very securely done, but they're not tied, so I'm just loosening up the plastic wire there. Okay, so these are the 4mm ones. Right. And I think what I want to do today after I get done with work is probably sit down and make something with this bag. That will be in a separate video. Once that's finished and uploaded, I will edit my description to add a link to that. So if you watch this before I film it, it'll just pop up on the notifications when I get to that. Okay, now we've got the Homestrung Jade skulls. They are 13 by 11mm. These are the only skulls on the list, so I'm going to say that they are definitely them. And there are 15 of these on each strand. They are so, so pretty. Now, Homestrung Jade, I think, I know it's not, it's a different type of jade. Some of them it's like a dyed quartz, some of it's a dyed other gemstone. I don't know what it is for Homestrung. One of the things about Steve and Debbie's, they're so knowledgeable about gemstones. They will tell you all about them during the auctions. It's so much fun to learn. Oh my goodness, are these all going to fit in here? I hope they will. If not, I'll just set a couple of them aside for earrings. Yep, I'm going to set these two aside here for earrings later. I will make those earrings in my next video. That way I don't have to worry about opening up a second section for all of my skulls to fit in or not. Alright, so then we've got the metallic purple hematite 2-hole half tilas. They are half tilas. And look how many there are. There are so many of these. I'm going to pull this up here so you can see all of the variety of color in this finish. We've got everything from like magenta to like a golden color, and then we've got these deep, deep purples as well. This is like a sunset in bead form. I love, love this color. I'm going to leave these on the wire that they are in, because I think it's going to be easier for us to design with if I can pull it out like this and then open this up and design from that, because there are so many beads on here. So many. And again, these wells are really deep, and having tiny beads, trying to get my fingers in there is sometimes a little bit rough, but they are loosely enough on the strands that I can kind of pack them in right there, and they'll be great. Then we've got some 6mm rainbow hematite stars, and that's these ones. Look at these guys. They are beautiful. And I think what I'm going to do is also leave them on their strands in here. It's really easier to design with. And I may do a roommate situation with a couple more things in this section. But let's get the rest of the beads put away first so that I know what I'm going to be putting in extra sections and what I'm not. Alright, then we've got some 10mm purple global faceted rounds. That's these guys right here. And let's get that color behind that. These are so pretty. They're like disco balls. I love that. Alright, let's get these guys in a section. I love, love, love faceted crystal. There are 15 per strand of these. Get them on there. And then there's 8 by 6mm AB ombre purple faceted crystal rounds. Is that these ones? Oh, I see the ombre, or ombre, I don't know how you do that. They're like 2-color, and they kind of flow along with those. That's pretty cool, actually. All right, let's put these guys in here too. There's so many purple beads in here. This is a fantastic Halloween bundle if you are not a fan of orange and black, to have it be more purple and black. Really great, actually. These are such great purples. Then there's 6mm AB purple twisted crystal rounds. Oh, that's these ones. That is such an interesting cut for the crystals. Alright, I think we're going to end up with a roommate situation with these guys and these guys, maybe. Let's see. I might curl these guys up and have them be in their own section, just to make it easier, especially if I do put these guys in there with them. Let's see. But let's take a look at the frosted purple. These are glass rounds. It's a really, really lovely purple. And there's 18 per strand. And they are 8mm. These are 4mm purple crystal bicones, and there's 35 on each strand of those two. Like, I'm only about halfway full with these. These are most of the stranded selections, but there are bagged selections and also findings that we need to find homes for in the organizer. So let's keep going. I'm thinking maybe, let's see if I can do it. I can make at least one spooky thing each week or each day for the rest of the next 10 days before Halloween. I bet I can do that. That's just 10 projects. I can do that. So we'll do one tonight and we'll use this, and I'm thinking that I want to use this one in my projects. I think that this will be a really, really great one to be able to use some of these black and purple things with. Alright, and these bicones, I'm going to go ahead and stick in here with these other crystal twists. That way they can all be together like that. Alright, let's keep going. So small pack one, we've got our dragonflies. So there's one in each dress-up bag, but I got 2 dress-up bags, so now I have 2 purple dragonflies, and 100% these are links. So they have a loop on each wing. That's the back. They are so pretty. And I think when I make a necklace with this one, I'm going to use these in the earrings that go with it. Oh, or I can use it in the necklace. I've got an idea. I have an idea for it. Alright, so I'm going to put both of them together in the bag so that they don't get mushed around or smushed around or lost. Stick that in there. And then the other ones that were in that same bag were these 2-hole purple crystal spacers. And so we've got a purple in a setting with, I don't know if these are rhinestones or cubic zirconia. They're very, very sparkly. And they have these holes in the sides. So these would make fantastic sliders in a bracelet with multiple strands between them. And there were 3 in each dress-up bag, so I have 6 total. Alright, they are going to go back in their baggie and then get put in here with my dragonflies. Let's put the dragonflies over them since I want to still see them when I open up the organizer. Alright, then we've got the gemstone shapes. That's this one here. And it's a mix, so let's organize our mixes. Separate out some of these. And again, I got 2 of them, so that means I get twice as many as were in here. Looks like we've got some larger stars. They're going to go immediately in here with these other guys, I think. And we've got some purple pumpkins. And a 20mm black onyx coin focal. It has a hole from top to bottom, so it's center drilled. And once again, I have 2 because I got 2 bags. And then there are 15mm Mashon Jade carved jack-o'-lanterns. And there are 6 in each of these bags, so I've got 12 of these total. That's these guys right here. Yay. Then there's a 17 by 10mm sage amethyst teardrops. There are 2 of them in each bag, so 4 total. And then here's the 12mm rainbow hematite rings. It's these guys right here. These will make fantastic bead cages, I think, for some other beads to go in. Like, these hex beads fit perfectly in there when you're stringing things, but you could also grab these black onyx beads to go in there. They would fit great. Or some of these crystals would probably also fit really well in there, in these little rings. They have holes that go from one edge all the way through to the other and through the ring. I'm going to put them in here with the hematite stars that are currently on their own strands. And then we've got mixed hematite stars. So there are a bunch of different sizes. They're also going to go in here with the other hematite stars. And then we've got our 6mm hexagons here. You're not a hexagon, you're an oval. You don't belong with these guys. They are absolutely gorgeous, and they're going in here with all of our other hematite shapes. Hematite is a word, I just made it up. But it's a word, we're going to call it a word. Alright, and then we've got more of the amethyst, but this is not sage amethyst. It's 14 by 10mm amethyst oval beads. They are so pretty. Look at that purple on them. Alright, I'm going to put the amethyst all together in this section right here. And I think these two darker coin beads and our pumpkins are going to go right above it. So far so good. We still have more to go. Alright, then we've got some check 2-hole gem duos. They are polychrome black raspberry. There's 50 in each of these baggies. Just gonna pull this up. Gem duos are 2-hole beads that are shaped like diamonds, elongated diamonds, and then they have 2 holes that go through in the direction of the short side of the diamond shape. They have a flat side and then a rounded side. So the rounded side is usually the side that you want to be visible in your designs when you're doing things with them. But these are going to be really, really fun to do some things with. I already have ideas for these, plus some of these others to be able to do. And you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to consolidate these all into the same baggie. And then I'm going to put that baggie in the organizer. Because smaller beads are a little problematic sometimes trying to get them out of these deeper wells. There we go. We're going to stick those in there. I love 2-hole beads. And then we've got a mix of hematite witch hats, skulls, and druzy coins. These are our charms. So let's open up all of these guys. And I've got twice as many because I got 2. So we've got some hematite skulls. We've got some hematite witches hats, which are super cute and awfully fun. And then we've got these druzy coin beads that are hematite as well. And there's 1 in each bag, so now I've got 2. And then we've got these black skull charms. And a sparkly witch's hat. Alright, here we go. That's front side and back side for these. I could use these for earrings too because I've got 2 of them. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and kind of separate out my hematite guys from my other charms. And I'm going to put these charms right in here with the butterfly charms. And then these guys are going to go in their own bag. Right here and in that section. Perfect. Then we've got button earrings kit. This is super fun. So we've got several black buttons. These are, I feel like, plastic buttons, but you can use them, especially with these large jump rings. There are these like rainbow color jump rings that are just about the same color as those hematite ones. And then we've got these, and there's enough for a couple of pairs of earrings in here. But because I got two, I've got more than that. So I've got twice as many. Oop. These guys are all going to go in one section together, like that. Perfect. And then we've got our undrilled candy corns. They are made with resin, and there's 2 of them in each dress-up bag. So I have 4. Once again, they are undrilled, so we could wire wrap them, or since they're resin and I've got little hand drills, I could decide where I want to drill it. I could do a center drill, I could do a side drill. Could drill down from the top and do like a screw-in bail. They are very much candy corn colored. They're very candy corny. They're going right in here. Hooray! And then, last but not least, we've got 36 inches of gunmetal chain. We've got pinch bails. We've got jump rings, and we've got lobster clasps. These are the findings bags. So I'm going to actually separate the chain out from each of these findings bags. I love this chain. I think this is the Figaro chain. We've got the different sizes of links. This is a really, really fun chain. This is going to be really great, actually. Let's get our chain in a bag together. Yeah, I've got some jump rings. We have 2 pinch bails. So I can use the pinch bail on these guys and I wouldn't have to worry about wire wrapping them. I could just get to making things with them. And that's probably what I'm going to do. I'm going to actually take these no, I'll do it when I make my stuff. I'll wait to do it till then. We've got 2 lobster clasps, several different types of jump rings, several sizes. We've got some larger ones and some smaller ones. It looks like 4mm and 5mm. This will be lots of fun to create with. So yes, I will have a project later today after work. So look for that much later tonight using this guy. But I'm very happy with this, and hopefully we can get back to making some more, or doing more auctions. Is this gonna fit in here? No. Will you fit? No, they will not fit. That's fine. They don't have to fit. All right. Maybe these guys don't need to be doubled up. Maybe I can put you there. Put these two here. So there's my dress-up bags. And there's my gemstones. And that was what I got from the last adoption auction that they had on the Homestrung Jewelry channel. If you, once again, are interested in doing one of their adoption auctions, go ahead and check out their YouTube channel, subscribe to it. You'll get a notification when they're getting ready. They will do a video to do a preview showing what's up and for the next one that they do. And it is a lot of fun to do. I've actually left these guys out for some earrings later. We'll do the earrings as part of the video that I do when I'm making something with this guy. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Check out the links in the description below. And thank you to Stephen W. for creating such a beautiful, beautiful bunch of beads for me to play with. Bye for now.